You're a lesbian and that's why you haven't had a long relationship with a guy. You're scared of love and that's why your longest boyfriend was 5 days. You're pregnant. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a video where I react to your assumptions about me. Yeah, I'll try and like go into them and explain them, so I'm not literally just going to be like, yeah, that's right, or no, that's wrong. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. So these first ones are from Twitter. The first one is, you're not constantly glued to your phone or social media. You live life firsthand and those things are secondary. That is kind of true and kind of not. I'm not gonna lie, like everyone, I am glued to my phone. And obviously where I do YouTube as well, I edit a lot of my videos on my phone. And with college at the moment, I have to be on my phone quite a lot to do college work and stuff, so I'm not going to go ahead and lie and say, oh no, I don't go on my phone a lot and I don't go on social media, because I do. Like, I go on social media a lot, I go on my phone a lot, but I do try my best to live life like firsthand, you know what I mean? I don't let social media completely take over my life, you know what I mean? Like, I will go out and I will live life myself, you know what I mean? Like, I'll go on walks and I'll just be around nature and stuff, and I can literally be on social media for ages, you know what I mean? So I don't really let it rule my life or like take over my life and that, because I do live life firsthand and stuff. The next one is, you've met a celebrity before, and that is kind of true depending on what you consider a celebrity. I've met like famous people before. Like, I've met a YouTuber called Jordan Lipscomb. She is literally like one of my favourite YouTubers ever, and I met her, I think it was like 2 years ago now. I met her in my local town centre. I think that's about it though. I haven't really met like crazy famous celebrities like Kim Kardashian or Kylie Jenner or something, or you know what I mean, like, or Angelina Jolie. I haven't met anyone like that. You want to do YouTube full time? I actually don't want to do YouTube full time. I think to get to the point where you do YouTube full time, you have to put a lot into it, and a lot of the time you don't get that back. And I'm talking about money wise. Like, a lot of the time people won't go crazy big or anything, so I think it's really a big risk in terms of like the amount of money you put into it. Are you going to get that back? That's how I kind of think of things. So yeah, but no, I don't want to do it full time. I am obviously training to become a beauty therapist and stuff, so I'm going to do that full time eventually when I get my qualifications and stuff. You are really into fashion. That is true, I am really into fashion. I love anything to do with clothes. I just love like all the different styles and stuff, and how you can really change yourself, you know what I mean? Like, just putting on a certain outfit can really give you a hell of a lot of confidence. There's so many different possibilities of fashion. I just look at clothes and I'm just like, oh my god, I pair that with that and that and that. Like, oh, it's just endless. Right, so now we're going to go on to the Instagram ones. These ones, these are a little bit crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit blown at these ones. The first one, we're just going to go straight into the crazy. First one is, you're a lesbian and that's why you haven't had a long relationship with a guy. This is not true. If I was a lesbian, I would come out and say that I was a lesbian, because there's nothing to be ashamed of. But no, that's not the reason why I haven't had a long relationship. I just haven't had a long relationship because I don't know. I don't really know how to say this. I'm trying to be like really careful with how I say this, because I don't want to like offend anyone or anything, and I don't want this to come across salty at all. But it is literally, I'm gonna be straight, it's literally just the fact that I think at this age people aren't really all for a long relationship, and that's fine. No, it's just not the right time and they're just not ready, you know what I mean? So, you're really bitchy and stuck up. I hope no one thinks that, but I really like to think that I'm a nice person. Like, if you see me in the street, I would love it if people would just come up to me and say hi. Like, I'm literally the most down-to-earth person. I'm so chill, I'm so average and normal. I really don't want people to think that I'm really bitchy and stuck up. I wouldn't consider myself to be a bitchy person, and I really hope people don't think I'm bitchy and stuck up. Like, I really hope. I am a nice person, I promise. Like, if you see me in the street, literally just come up to me and I'll talk to you. You have major trust issues. Yes. This is very true. I do. I think it's just a lot of stuff that's happened, and I'm not just talking about, like, when I think trust issues, I don't just think about guys and relationships. I've had a lot of family come in and out of my life from a very young age all the way up to my age now. It's like thinking that people are just going to go and leave, and that's really sad, but it's just how life is, isn't it? You don't open up easily. This is also very true. I don't open up easily to people. I will only open up to people that I really trust with everything in me. I don't even open up to like to a lot of my friends, you know what I mean? Like, I've only ever opened up to like a handful of people. Like, I could literally count on my hand the amount of people that I've opened up to. You've cheated on someone? No, I haven't. Honestly, I personally just don't see the appeal in cheating on someone. I really don't. If you're not happy in a relationship, or even if it's just that there's nothing wrong in your relationship, but you're just finding yourself looking at other girls or looking at other guys and looking, and just you kind of haven't, it's just that you have an urge to go with someone else, you should talk to your partner. You know what I mean? Don't go and hurt them and cheat on them. You know what I mean? When you can easily break up with them, and it would be so much easier. Trust me, like, it will probably hurt for them, yeah, 100%, because they'll have all these feelings for you and everything like that, but it's gonna hurt a hell of a lot less than if you go ahead and cheat on them. I have heard like from people that there is like a rush when you cheat on someone, and I don't know whether that's like the rush of like you're gonna get caught, I don't know, but I have heard there's a rush that people get, and that's why people like to cheat, because they like that rush, they like that feeling. I wouldn't. I am such a loyal person, and you know, I just think to myself, like, how would I feel if that person did that to me? You know what I mean? That would fucking hurt. You smoked weed before? No, I haven't. I haven't done any drugs. I haven't smoked cigarettes. You're really confident? No, I'm not. I don't look at myself in the mirror and think, oh my god, I'm so fucking sexy. So yeah, you get a lot of guys sliding in your DMs. I am not gonna lie, I do, but I don't answer them just for the pure fact that I'm not interested. I've got guys that DM'd me about 4 weeks ago, still chilling in there. Like, I don't open them, I don't do anything with them, I just leave them because I'm just not interested, you know what I mean? And you have a high body count. No, I don't have a high body count at all. That is so far from the truth. I feel like people are like thinking that I'm a bit slutty now. People think that I literally sleep around. I don't. Oh no, I don't have a high body count at all. You come from a rich family? No, I don't come from a rich family. Like, I live in a council property. When I was younger, I used to live in a rented house. Like, my dad does a normal job. Even my grandparents and that, like, they're not even rich or anything. Like, you're bisexual? No, I'm not bisexual. Again, if I was bi, I would come out and say that I was bi. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, I would literally just go ahead and say it, you know what I mean? You can't commit to people in relationships. That is so far from the truth. Again, no, I can commit to people in relationships, and I'm literally the most loyal person, and literally all I want is, oh god, that's gonna, why have I gotten like really emotional, is a relationship. All I want is to be loved, to be cared for, you know what I mean? That's literally all I want. You've been cheated on? No, I haven't been cheated on. Well, as far as I know, I haven't been cheated on. You've been bullied? Yes, I have been bullied. I was bullied. I haven't really spoken about this. I haven't really come out and said this. I was bullied all the way through primary school. Obviously, I'm not going to go ahead and say that it was the worst kind of bullying, because like there are people out there that like endure so much fucking worse than I did. I used to get called ugly and other names and stuff on a daily basis, and I'm not just talking about like once a week or once a month. This was every day. Like, every day I would get called ugly, and I would get called like disgusting and stuff. People being like, oh, who the hell would want you? God, you're disgusting, and you're gross and stuff. It even got to a point where I got like a pair of scissors put to my throat, and where I would get like pushed to the ground and stuff. And the thing is, in the school that I was at, all the teachers would do is just stick up for the girl that did it. Obviously there were a few girls that did it, but there was like one main girl that used to do it to me like all the time. They used to like stick up for her, and they used to be like, oh, she's got a lot going on at home, and it's like, that shouldn't be something that is an excuse. You know what I mean? I've got a lot of stuff going on at home too. Do you see me going around and pushing people? There's loads of people in this world that have a lot of stuff going on in their lives, and you don't see them going around bullying people. I remember it was our residential trip. For those that don't know, in the UK, usually in year 6 you go on a residential trip. My head teacher put me in the same room with her for a week. And I was so scared. I was scared shitless of the stuff that she could have done to me in there. I remember I was in the library at one point and she came in and threatened me and was like, oh god, I don't know if I'm getting emotional about this, but she came in and said to me, she was like, if you tell anyone, I will like beat you up or something, or like if you tell anyone I'll smash your head in, or something like, something along them lines, something about beating me up. And obviously I was so fucking scared to then go to any teachers, not that any teachers believe me anyway, because teachers used to literally come up to me and be like, oh, why do you think we would believe you? And it's really messed with me as a person. I have so many insecurities now because, I mean, that kind of thing does, like being called ugly on a daily basis, being called disgusting, and like who the hell would want you, and being like, oh, you're disgusting, you're gross and stuff. Like that plays a fucking toll on people. Sorry, I just went on like a huge tangent about that. You've kissed a girl. No, I haven't kissed a girl, but I wouldn't say no to it, you know what I mean? You're insecure about yourself. Yes, I am. I'm so insecure about myself. Like I look in the mirror and all I see is my crooked nose, my small boobs, my small bum. And it comes a lot from the bullying, I think, definitely. It definitely comes a lot from that. You're pregnant. Right, first off, does this look like a pregnant belly? Because I can assure you that if a pregnant woman looked like that and was at that size, I don't think she'd be calling herself a beached whale. Like, you know when you hear pregnant women being like, oh, I feel like a whale? Think if they were the size of me, they wouldn't be considering themselves a whale. No, I'm not pregnant, no. Next one, you lost your virginity at 15. No. You're a lesbian. Again, no. If I was a lesbian or if I was bi, I would come out and say it. It's something to be proud of, you know, because that's who you are. You shouldn't be ashamed of it. And you like pickles. No, I don't like pickles. Pickles are disgusting, like genuinely. They make me feel sick, like, ugh, no. You have a crush on someone. No, I actually don't for once. No, I have no crush on anyone. I mean, apart from famous people, don't get me wrong, like I mean Jude Moore. Let me tell you. Jude Moore, oh, he can come my way any day, mate. One sec. But yeah, no, if we're talking about like normal people, I don't have any crushes on anyone. You're in a relationship with someone. No, I'm not. I'm single and I'm fine being single at the moment. I think I'm just going through a lot emotionally that adding a guy into it at the moment really isn't on my mind. Like, and with stuff that's been going on in my life, the idea of being with a man at the moment makes me feel a little bit sick. Yeah, and I'm just wanting to kind of focus on my career at the moment. I think I've just kind of had enough. Getting my qualifications done, you know, and if a guy comes along, a guy comes along, you know. You've had sex with a work colleague. No, I haven't. I think that's one thing that I would probably never do, is have sex with a work colleague. I think it's a bad idea to mix work with pleasure. That's just my own opinion. It's just awkward because then you've got to work together and stuff, so no, I haven't done that at all. You've had a one-night stand. No. I personally don't see the appeal in one-night stands. For me personally, I have nothing against them at all. If you want to have a one-night stand with someone, whether you're a boy or a girl, go ahead and do it. I think that it's absolutely fine. For me personally, I can do it. I am a very emotional person and I get a lot of feelings. Obviously I get why people would do one-night stands. I get it, because it's like there's no strings attached and it's actually just pure sex, you know, and I get why people would want that. because, you know, feelings can hurt sometimes, you know. If you could, you'd get back with your ex. No, I wouldn't get back with my ex. It's not that I have anything against him, because there are no hard feelings for him at all. I just couldn't go back there, you know. And again, it's nothing against him. I just think that a lot of stuff kind of happened that I just couldn't go back to him. I don't think he wouldn't want to get with me anyway, to be honest. So yeah, but even if he did, I wouldn't go back there. You're scared of love and that's why your longest boyfriend was 5 days. No, I'm not scared of love, and that's not why my longest boyfriend was 5 days. But obviously, that being said, I can understand why people are scared of love. I understand why people run away from love, because love hurts. It really does, and I completely understand why people would want to run away from that. So I see it, and I see why people are scared of it. I just want to be loved, you know. I just want to give my love to someone and have them love me. You've had a threesome, or you want one? Oh god, no, I haven't had a threesome, and no, I don't want one. I've never been something that I'm like, oh, I really want to do that. Like, and this is the last one now. You've had sex with a guy mate of yours. No, I haven't had sex with any of my guy mates. All my guy mates are either gay or I'm just not into them. You know what I mean? Like, they're my mates because, like, I'm not into them in that way, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'm not against the idea of sleeping with one of your guy mates. I'm not against that at all. I've never done that, and I probably never really would with any of my guy mates currently. So that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know that it's pretty boring because I'm clearly quite a boring person, because I was just saying no to literally everything. If I do videos like this, I will go onto my social media and ask people for questions. So if you want to go ahead and add me on my social media, I'll have them all linked down below. They're all just Sinead Blay, but I will also have them all down in the description box, like the usernames for them and stuff. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.